What's up, guys? Welcome back to We've Got Mail, aka bullshit content, according to Jesse. My name is Rob GL. I'm one of your hosts. I'm joined by the Pokemon Master, Kumail
Hey,
H. How
this
you doing,
is
Kumail?
this is a good kind of bullshit content though. So
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah, it's a good bullshit.
Hmm.
And our guest this week, the wonder from down under, it's Ben at PleaseBeXcited.
Wrong country, buddy.
Yay.
What's up?
No, it's Western
What do you
Australia,
mean,
right?
wonder? Yeah.
Think
You're
down
from
low
Australia,
unders
aren't you?
mainly. Yeah, I mean that's close enough. That's close
Yeah.
enough. New Zealand, Australia, same thing.
Yeah, pretty
Narnia,
much. Yeah.
Hobbiton. It's
One's
all the
getting
same.
fucked by
Shire.
Sweden and the other.
Oh, we're always getting fucked by Sweden, dude.
All right. Should we start with question number one?
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
We've got mail.
All right. This is from Sightful Rage.
Sightful.
Yeah. He says,
I know Sightful.
guys, close your eyes, clear your mind,
I'm doing it.
no thoughts, just peace.
Mm-hmm.
When I say the words, please be excited and Photoshop, where's the image burned into your mind?
Oh god, it's not good.
So for me, it's just Milk Mommy. Yeah. Milk Mommy and Vin Diesel. That's all I see.
No, it's just Milk Mommy straight
Yeah.
away for me.
Is it just Milk?
Yeah.
I got Milk Mummy too,
Yeah.
and Old Man Nick.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They don't look too happy to see each other.
You've gone in
You know,
phases,
it's
haven't
strange.
you, Ben? Where it used to be words. Well, it was Old Man Nick, then Old Man Nick combined with words, and now it's just like full-time Milk Mummy.
That's been actually, I don't do too much in the way of Milk Mummy these days. I try and mix it up a little bit. But
Yeah,
you know, there's
it's not
definitely
nostalgic when you use Milk Mommy now.
no, exactly. I mean, the thing is, the reason a lot of photoshoppers use the Milk Mummy in the KF community, myself included, is because it's so easy to do. Like it's a lot harder for people that have beards, glasses, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
With the Milk Mummy, where it's just that nice plain face without the facial hair, makes it relatively easy to Photoshop into things, which is great.
It's easier to blend.
Yeah,
And,
and it actually just makes anything look horrifying, which is always a nice byproduct.
Yeah, I think like one of my only,
Photoshop.
one of my few Photoshops I've done for the Photoshop challenge was putting like Milk Mummy onto the moon in the Big Bear sort of thing.
So proud of you.
Yeah,
that
it was like surprisingly easy to get it to blend over the moon. Had to obviously take out the moon's eyes and stuff like that, but apart from that, yeah, it was pretty easy.
Milk Mummy bending over the moon.
Yeah.
I don't know
Your next
if
Photoshop then?
having Ben on the show was a good idea.
Oh, it was always going to be a bad idea. Can I just say before we move on how proud I am of you two? I mean, I've always wanted you two to make content together. I've always said that to you guys. When you told me the idea, I've been waiting for the show for a long time. So it's awesome to see you guys actually doing something on your own together. And especially, like I said, especially for Robin as well, who's not necessarily on as much content these days. It's cool to have you have that kind of outlet to do that. So yeah, just want to say congrats to you both and love the show. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I think me and Robin can say the same for you and GameStats, getting that off the ground.
Yeah.
Another long
Thanks, buddy.
talked about idea, but finally started.
Finally done.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's good when it's
Simply
finally out
Sassy,
there.
give us 6 months, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We get there eventually.
Yeah.
We'll get the job done.
We'll get there. Yeah. All right. Should we move on to question number 2?
Question number 2, baby.
Great question, Sightful. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks
Yeah.
for writing in.
Shout out to Sightful Rage.
We've got mail.
Question number 2 comes from Joni. This fellow New Zealander.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know him,
Super
Ben?
video game bros, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's the one. I don't get this question, so hopefully you can translate the New Zealand slang.
I sure can.
Ben. Yeah. How many dudes roll like this? How many dudes flow like this?
Nice.
Okay. So I'm going to respond to Johnny. Let's have a look here. It's been a while since I've listened to this song.
Or it's a song.
Got the skills to go and rock a show like this. I don't know anybody. It's Scribe though. It's one of my local rappers. I think he got arrested the other day actually, but shout out to you, Johnny. That's a great call. And Scribe, what a record, man. Growing up, so good. The Crusader, I believe it was what it was called. But yeah, I don't know quite how to respond to that other than that it's an absolute slapper, and you should actually go and listen to that if you can.
We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
a jam.
Why not? Why not?
We.
I love when you guys say that every episode, and I always go down to the comments to check. I'm like, they're never going to do that.
Do you know what? Look, I will release the DMs. I send Robin the stuff. He just doesn't want to do it. I can't do anything about
It makes it funnier though. It's almost like it's an inside joke where you just say that and it just never happens.
Don't encourage him, please. We're finally getting better with all that kind of stuff, and yeah.
I mean, you have the login to Camille.
Hey, look, Pokemon. I've got all the links down there. I've been doing it for a long time. You guys need to catch up, guys. Like, come on.
All right, I'll do my best this week.
I need to get on Kamal's level. You know?
Get on my level, doggy dogs. You know. Cool.
All right, should we move on?
We
Next
shall
question.
move on.
Thank you for that question, Johnny. You're doing great. Love your stuff.
Hell yeah.
We've got mail.
All right. Question number 3 is from our good friend Blitz Patel. So, you're offered $1 million money, but in exchange, every day you'll get pants. Your trousers are pulled down.
When you say $1 million money, are we talking about Zimbabwean dollars? Like, because it's automatically worth it at that point.
Whatever money you use in your country, I guess.
Okay.
Can I have pounds instead?
No.
Yeah, exactly. For Ben, it's like 20 pence.
The old New Zealand dollar's not too strong yet.
No.
All right, so you offered $1 million money, but in exchange, every day you get pants, your trousers gets pulled down, so you could get an early morning pantsing and be good for a day, or it can happen at work, in public, etc. This lasts for 3 years.
Okay, this
Should
is
we
a
take the
great
money?
question, Blitz
Yeah.
Patel. I've heard of this Blitz Patel person before. He's
a
I think
big
he
deal
does
these
something. He is a big deal, and we love Blitz. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to ask a quick question.
Okay.
I
For who?
ask questions around all these ones, but I need to know when the pantsing can happen. Is it something if I'm sleeping, it's 3 o'clock in the morning?
Anytime.
So someone's essentially breaking into your house and pulling your pants down. Is that what's happening?
It could be like an invisible ghost where just like pants. Just
Okay,
there,
so
then.
there's no creepy person. It just happens, right?
Just
It
happens.
could be if you want to.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Let's
I really
on
don't
the
want.
premise it just happens. Like there is no person that comes up to you and just pantses you. Let's say it just.
Okay, if
just
I'm
happens
sleeping,
throughout
if
the
I'm
day.
sleeping, will it wake me up?
Then are you a light sleeper? Like.
No, I'm a
You
little
tell
bit.
us, Ben.
Yeah.
Will you wake up if someone
Okay,
pulls
look.
down your pants?
I feel like the answer so it's $1 million for 3 years.
That's $1 million money.
Million money. Look, I feel like the answer's got to be yes, right? If I absolutely had to, I could just become like a recluse, like bloody Batman in The Dark Knight Rises, but with better facial hair, where I can just lock myself into my house just for 3 years, just to hang out, not go out into public. I could get things delivered. I could do that for 3 years. For $1
Ben,
million.
you'd be like famous in the local newspaper as the guy who goes out and just pulls down his pants like out of nowhere, like local man, please be excited.
You get it. I think the first thing you do is you get out the map and you highlight where the schools are, just so you can keep clear of those areas, just so you're not getting
But
arrested.
you'd become like an urban legend, dude, for those 3 years.
Yeah.
Like I
reckon?
know, like where I live. Well, not exactly where I live, but like a few miles away. Like there's this guy who's known as a wizard. Like, and he just walks around
We have
the
a
place.
wizard too, dude.
Yeah, like he just walks around the place like a wizard. You got all sorts of characters.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be basically like a wizard, essentially.
We had a wizard here too. He just dressed up as a wizard for. I don't know if there was a specific reason. He'd just hang out in town.
I like how Robin's just veering out of the shot. Like, he's like, I can't be associated with this wizard stuff. Like, I can't see him anymore. Oh dear. For me,
To answer your
like,
question, that's absolutely. I'll take that $1 million, dude. I don't need to leave that house for 3 years if I get $1 million.
if it started when the pandemic hit, like I would have taken it, but now probably not. I couldn't do it. Like, keep you $1 million, dude.
3 more years of this.
You can have your friends around. It's a lot of money.
It's true, but the thing is, like, I can't go to the events I love anymore, and that's like a big problem for me.
Well, you can. You're just gonna possibly get pantsed when you're there.
Exactly.
But
Question, if you wear two
happens
pairs-
in the
two
morning,
layers of
then you're fine
pants.
for the rest of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you say?
If you wear 2 pairs of pants, then is it just one pantsing? So you still have one
Big
pair.
brain, big brain. I think.
There we go. What if we?
I think if it comes off, like, there's a risk of like the second layer coming off as well.
Yeah.
But like,
But
it's
what if I
not
wear a
guaranteed.
really long jacket that covers everything?
No, then you.
mean,
then
it'd
you
have to be a pretty
careful
long
about
jacket,
going near
but-
schools and stuff like that, because that looks really dodgy. Long brown jacket.
You're not wrong. Didn't quite think that one through.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
So are we taking the money or?
I'm not taking
I'm
the
taking
money.
the money, dude.
You're
Keep
not
your
taking
money.
the
What about
money,
you?
man.
I'm
You
saying
take
it's $1
money
million
then.
pounds, though. Okay, I don't want $1 million New Zealand dollars.
If it's £1 million, I'll say yes. If it's $1 million Swedish, then no.
No.
A million coronas or whatever you call it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Mini Cronus.
Great question, Vince.
Yeah.
Great question.
Fantastic question.
See, I want to highlight, these are the sort of questions I love. I love these questions.
These are the good ones.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got mail.
Question number 4 is from Mark Freeman.
I know, Mark.
Yeah, he is. So speaking of questions that we like, he asked, just why, Ben? Why?
Oh, you know what, Mark? That's a question that I ask myself every day. It's a good one. I don't have an answer for you, but shout out to you. Mark Freeman does so much amazing stuff
Yeah,
for this community.
Yeah.
It's he's someone that obviously since before I even got into the community that sort of looked up to is so prominent there, and it's so cool now what he's doing with these community meetups and things like that as well. Yeah, it's awesome. So shout out to you, buddy.
Yeah,
But
follow
to
him
answer your
over at the
question,
Indie Boy
no
blog.
idea, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You know, it's a problem when you wake up and you've posted a Photoshop that you don't remember making.
Oh, dude, it happens so much now. It's scary.
Yeah.
The worst ones are the ones that are like half done because like bloody lazy sleep photoshopping Ben didn't even have the the strength to just finish this. He's just crapped it out there. So
I like that Ben has a cold shower, you know, comes out of it thinking, all right, I'm not going to do this anymore. And straight away he just goes on his phone and is like, just send.
All right. Thank you for a question, Mark, and
Yeah.
shout out to you, Mark.
And keep doing what you do, dude.
Hell yeah.
We really appreciate it.
oh yeah, dude.
You're amazing.
I don't know if anyone's seen Mark's museum, the kind of funny museum.
Oh yeah.
There's probably still videos of it, but dude, it's super impressive and it's awesome.
How many entries have you got into the museum? Can I ask?
What's that, buddy?
How many entries have you got into the museum?
My understanding was I think it's 1 or 2. There's at least one.
Awesome.
It's the Cool Greg Goosebumps one.
Step up your
Oh,
game,
yeah,
dude.
right. Yeah. How many do you have?
Very cool.
Moving on.
Yeah.
We've got mail.
Question number 5.
Number 5.
Another one from Sightful Rage.
Can I also say, Sightful dude, thank you
Yeah.
so much. Because
Shout out
literally, like,
Sightful.
when we came up with this show idea in the first week, I
Yeah.
was so scared. I was worried.
me too.
And like his Sightful just coming out swinging, and like honestly,
Every
dude,
week.
thank you so much. Honestly,
Sightful's
least
always
one.
so
means a lot.
supportive.
It
dude.
means a lot, honestly.
Just
Yeah,
a
at
great
least one
human
question
being.
a week from Sightful. That's great. We love you, Sightful.
This is a Sightful house, you know?
Yeah.
We appreciate him.
His question this time is: growing up, what were your top 3 TV shows / cartoons?
Oh,
I mean, it's easy for me
Look.
because I always think of
Alright.
like one, and there's one that like straight away clicks on my like 3 like
Pokemon.
jumbled up. No, not even Pokemon. It was a show called Beyblade, and like that show for me in my childhood and growing up had such a huge impact on me, and I love that show. I've got all the Beyblades still. Like when I went to Japan recently, like I found a shop that had the original Beyblades. I managed to pick up another one. I was so happy. But that's the show I've like rewatched countless times. Like, yeah, no, Beyblade for me is like huge, and I guess the other 2 you could probably say Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, and maybe like some other shows. But for me, like prominently, when I think straight away, Beyblade would be up there for me.
Yeah, Beyblade's a good one. I remember watching that when I was a kid too. Top 3 for me would probably be Digimon. I know you hate me for it, Camille, but
No, like
I love
we
that show. I love that
joke,
show
we
when it's-
joke, but I
Yeah.
grew
I
up watching
appreciate
Digimon
this
as
because I
well.
always thought
Yeah.
that was just a joke between you and Kamal. So
Nah,
you legitimately
actually,
like
yeah.
Digimon.
yeah,
Oh, that's good to know.
yeah. So yeah, Digimon, and then the X-Men. Is it 90s X-Men? That's a good one.
I think that's the popular one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. And
Nice.
second code is Sweet Life or whatever. It's
Oh
called.
yeah.
That's a good,
This
yeah,
is
that's
the
a good one.
sweet life.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was such a great show.
Yeah.
Disney actually like crushed it back in the day, eh? They probably still do. I just don't watch as much of their stuff anymore. But
Yeah,
yeah, they
probably.
crushed it.
Yeah. So Ben.
Dude, this is tough.
Yeah.
Look, TV shows and cartoons. So TV shows, got to go Boy Meets World. Growing up, that was just definitely quality TV that I loved to consume. Scrubs probably be one. I probably started watching that relatively early anyway, so that's probably one. And MacGyver, dude. When I was a kid, MacGyver was just the coolest shit. It was awesome. I loved it. So that were probably some of my top ones there. But the cartoons this is where it gets hard, guys, because
Oh, so you're doing 3 of each.
I mean, he's cheating here. He's cheating, but go for it, Ben. You're the guest.
What? No, it says, doesn't it say of each? You know?
No. TV shows / cartoons.
Yeah. I mean,
If I have
cartoons
to
are
pick-
TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, let's go Pokemon, obviously. Dragon Ball Z and Family Guy.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z was like huge as well. Like I remember like watching Dragon Ball Z, then going to the playground, and like this one guy's like, "I'm going to be Goku," the other guy's like Vegeta, you know, and it's like, yeah, and that's another big show in terms of childhood.
It wasn't a big deal here, so I don't.
But yeah, shout out to SWAT Cats, Denver the Last Dinosaur. Yeah, all those big ones. Tiny Toon Adventures was awesome. Who else? There's so many. Darkwing Duck.
Yeah. DuckTales.
So many guys. So many good ones. Oh, DuckTales. Hell yeah. What a theme song.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to start doing a rendition of it, Ben?
I know in Robin's head and my head, I'm sure we're thinking the same. We're going to do a duet, you know? A duet.
You start and I'll join.
You
in,
get
I
it, Dewey?
promise.
Duet?
Oh yeah.
Life is like a hurricane.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Duck bird. Okay,
You
well,
son of a
that's-
bitch! You're like, yeah, I'll totally join in. Yeah. Okay, that's the one.
I knew Robin wasn't going to.
No.
It's right. We might have some footage coming out separate from this video, but you know, Robin does join in. Who knows?
Do you know what I also loved? Like, I didn't love like Scooby Doo or anything like that much, but I loved like the kid versions that they do of those shows, like
Yeah.
Flintstone Kids and like Scooby Doo
Scrappy-Doo,
Kids. I don't
yeah.
know why, but I just like the kid versions more.
Yeah, the
It's
Looney
so
Tunes
stupid.
kid version. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, Batman Beyond. We're gonna go Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah, Batman Beyond is good.
Hell yeah.
That's
We're
real.
just going to start talking about TV. So are we changing the show now? Like,
Oh, hold on.
We've got mail.
Hold on, Arthur.
We've got
Welcome to
TV
Anyone
shows.
TV
remember-
Talk.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Arthur?
Actually, I think
Oh,
TV
yeah.
Talk's taken, to be
And I
fair. They
said,
follow me.
hey,
Shout out to
that one.
John.
I just love that episode where is it where DW just starts swearing for no reason and they have to bleep it out? Do you remember that episode?
No.
No.
Okay, you should check it out.
Sorry.
That's hilarious. But anyway, shout out to Arthur.
Yeah.
There's so many though, dude. But there's a few. Thank you so much for your question, buddy.
Yeah, you're killing it, Sightful.
We've got mail.
Question number 6 comes from Simply Sassy's very own Philip J. Woodward. We know him.
Oh, I know, Phil.
He he wants to know, Ben, why do you hate The World's End so much? So,
Oh,
I don't
shit.
get
How long
this.
have we got?
yeah. What's this in reference to, Ben?
So there is a movie, if you don't know. It's called The World's End. And
Is
it
it Pirates
stars...
of Caribbean movie?
No. That is the At World's End, I believe. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. This is the World's End. So this is a Simon Pegg movie. Look, it's the last of the Cornetto trilogy for that particular franchise. It's
Sorry, did you just say Cornetto trilogy?
Have you guys not heard of
to
this?
Cornetto
Yeah.
Review.
What?
Bringing it back. Let's go.
That's what I heard. That's
Do
what I
you
heard.
guys not? Do you guys not know about this?
No,
yeah, I know.
I
Yeah.
don't.
What?
But then it's less surprising
So,
for me
look-
to not know about it, to be fair.
That's crazy, especially you guys being the number one Cornetto fans. You know, it's crazy to me. Anyway, it's the Edgar Wright movies. This is
Oh, of
the
course it's
last one in the
fucking Edgar
Cornetto
Wright
series.
movies.
For me, it just fell so flat, and I like to give Phil a little bit of stick for it. Like I do play it up a little bit, but to me, anyway, personally, I just thought it was a terrible movie. So I, still respect anyone that loves that movie, but to me, it's just a hot steaming pile of dog crap. Really, it's.
Hey, dude, if you
It's-
want
it's
to see
not-
a bad movie, watch the Monster Hunter movie. Like, oh fuck.
Oh, I'm sure this will be worse than that.
I've heard it's shit. Yeah.
It's so bad, dude. I mean, the other thing too is like the cast is incredible, but the movie itself, just the story, just everything is just terrible. It's garbage. It sucks.
Do you like the third Pirates of Caribbean movie though? At World's End.
Very different question.
Yeah. Wait.
But you know what? It's okay. It's pretty good.
If you want, Robin,
Where-
I can Photoshop this image we've got on the screen to say
Yeah,
Pirates of the
yeah.
Caribbean movie.
Because I've seen that movie, so I can add to the conversation for that movie. But where does it rank on the Pirates of Caribbean movie scale for you then?
probably
Not counting,
like.
just counting their trilogy.
Wait, is this the one where he just starts off in like purgatory, kind of
Yeah,
like Jack Sparrow?
a bunch of
Oh,
crabs carrying the ship.
Oh, you know what? That's movies. Yeah, no. The end was, I think, semi-okay, but I remember the start being pretty bad. So I'd have to say probably last, right?
Lost. And what's
Last
the other
place?
two?
Can I ask you, Ben? Where does the Kingdom Hearts 3 chapter of Pirates of the Caribbean rank in terms of the films?
Kingdom Hearts 3. Dude, I can't talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 publicly anymore. Okay. My legal teams advised me not to discuss it. Okay, they probably would have
Hey
said the
Robin,
same
can
thing
you
about
give
the
him
world's
permission,
end.
please?
I really wanted to like it, but yeah, no,
But
we
the
can't talk
Pirates
about
of
it.
the Caribbean chapter specifically, did you get there at least?
No,
Never mind.
I'm
Never
pretty
mind.
sure I got to the Big Hero 6 world.
You weren't far off, dude. You were really not far off. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Should we move on
Mm-hmm.
to the next question?
We've got mail.
Question number
Yeah,
7.
let's go.
This comes from another Simply Sassy member, Matt Ferguson. Not really a question, but he just want me to say, ask Ben to explain why the New Zealand mail takes so fucking long.
Dude, look,
I had to double check to
man,
see if
it's
that's
tough.
what he's actually said.
You know
Like,
that-
did he add the fucking? Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did.
Look, man, they've got to bring it across on those giant eagles, which is not easy, you know. They have to then, obviously, once it's here, they need to sort of climb up Mount Doom, then come down the other side. So it's a tough journey for these mailmen, and I feel for them, dude. It's not easy.
Especially when
so-
they're carrying the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen that documentary, obviously, about the mailman Frodo, so you probably know all about it. But look, it's a tough life out there being a mailman, so I respect them, but that's probably the main reason I'd imagine that it takes so long for the mail to come. But
At least it's not like South Africa where you just can't send anything to them. Like,
they just don't
there's
even
so many
try.
websites like, can I send it? Nope. Nope.
Even if they could, it would just go missing halfway. You know?
Oh dear.
So are you sending something to him, or is he sending something to you?
I believe this is probably in reference to the time where Matt was going to send me some PleaseBeXcited pins. And I said to him, maybe just check the shipping first, because that would be incredible, and I'm happy to pay for you that for you. But yeah, I said maybe just check the shipping, which for some pins was going to be about, I think, $120. So for some like $5 or $10 pins. So
This is why Ben doesn't mind getting pantsed. Like,
it turns out though, when you do it through the actual website and pay for shipping just through their website, it was like $4 or something. But yeah, if you try and ship anything just manually yourself internationally to New Zealand, it's firstly extremely expensive and takes probably a good month or two for it to arrive. So
Wow, that's a lot.
yeah,
oh wow.
it's a journey.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Another question.
Whoa,
Question number
you've got
8.
mail.
Yeah. Question number 8.
You've got mail. That's my film.
I just want to say, you've got mail.
Ooh, Phil? Is Phil here?
All right, question number 8 comes from Mr. Mac, 92. He-
Sean.
Yeah. His question is, do you really downplay that you're famous when your mom talks about your Twitch? He doesn't specify who this is to, but I'm guessing it's
I
for you,
appreciate the
Ben.
question, but yeah, I'm not famous. This is in reference to, I think, the time that my parents actually signed up for a Twitch account to find out what I was doing on there. So,
It was way worse. They would have rather seen you stripping than see mommy on screen. Like, oh no.
At
Probably,
least you
dude,
didn't check
honestly.
your Twitter, Ben.
oh, thank goodness, yeah. So I get this message from my auntie, and she's just like, "Oh, so I hear you're famous and you've got this show and all this stuff here." I'm like, "No. Who have you been talking to?" So
did you
she's been
find
talking
out?
to she's been talking to my mum, and I was just like, "Look, no. It's." I think mum just sort of thinks that if you see someone on the TV, they're probably pretty famous. So, as much as I thought that was, I just thought that was hilarious. It was great.
I mean,
So,
Ben, you're
no,
pretty
definitely-
humble, but I still remember when you followed me and how I freaked out, dude. Like, I literally tweeted you about it. I was just so honoured. Like,
So we've been good friends for a long time, you and me.
friends some days, enemies the other days. Like,
I think like it's like a good
No.
90-10 split, you know. But no, hopefully that answers your question. Absolutely not famous, but it was just
You're
a
pretty
hilarious
famous,
story.
though, Ben.
No, I'm not, dude.
the Ben at Please Be Famous.
Please make me famous.
Just look in the camera.
But shout out to
I
Mum.
need
If
to
you're
be
listening to
famous.
this, Mum, I hope you're not. But if you are, love you. You know. Thanks for being a great mum.
All right, Rob, make sure you email his auntie about this. Like, we found the model.
Dude, it was the funniest thing. It's like, oh, Mum,
right.
please don't tell people.
Please don't tell people. This is low effort content.
It's not
I
the
love
only.
it.
Let's just say it's not the only time I've had to explain that as well.
All right. Next question.
We've got mail.
This question number 9 is from Jessie.
What
She
did you see, too?
she asks, "Do you know what a Golden Gate time is, and why are they the best ice cream?"
Look, I do know what a Golden Gay time is. It is an ice cream, and they are delicious. They unfortunately aren't the best ice cream though, but
What's the best
they're
ice
pretty
cream?
good.
It's got a big bill, right?
You know, I haven't had ice cream in ages, but if I had to choose, I don't know if you guys have Gold Rush over there. You got Gold Rush?
No.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic. So Gold Rush effectively is it's just like, do you get hokey pokey, like covered in chocolate kind of thing, like a
What the
crunchy
fuck are you
kind
talking
of-
about, dude?
You're just making shit up now, man.
Oh, dude, how have you guys not got hokey pokey or Gold Rush ice cream? Look, it's. Do you not know what hokey pokey is? Like the crunchy hokey pokey,
No.
and you have chocolate around it.
Oh,
Honeycomb?
hokey pokey.
That's probably
Oh,
close,
hokey
like
pokey.
chocolate covered honeycomb stuff.
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, look, anyway, it's called Gold Rush. It's incredible. That is probably the number one ice cream flavor, okay? As
So
much as I
interesting.
appreciate Jesse's decision. This could be like the whole Vegemite Marmite thing between me and Jesse.
When
Marmite
we
is the
when we used to
superior
hang out on Warzone, you used to have like lots of like Buffalo Bills and stuff like that. What happened to that, dude?
By lots, you mean that one time I had a bubble open?
No, you definitely referenced it more than once, Ben.
No, I remember referencing them and that I love them, but I haven't had them in a long time. They are great, though. But, I don't know
There's a
if you guys know what
pre-pandemic I'm
Buffalo
talking
Bills
about,
are.
though.
Yeah, I know what Buffalo Bill is.
Nice, they're great, dude. You
But
get the
anyway, to
chewing
answer
gum,
Jesse's
it's fantastic.
question, best ice cream, Cornetto. Let's not even get
Yeah.
into this. Yeah,
No,
sorry.
trumpets are way better than Cornettos, buddy.
Hey, what's the best ice cream
He's
flavor?
out of office now, Ben.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
If we're talking mainstream flavors, like honestly, Gold Rush is the best flavor by a long shot. But if we're talking plain flavors, then chocolate.
I think chocolate's really hard to get right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
had
a
some
vanilla
great
type
chocolate
guy.
ice cream, and I've some terrible chocolate ice cream.
But so I feel like it's the same with vanilla, and also I feel like vanilla kind
Dude,
of
vanilla's.
This guy
it
is
gets ice
crazy.
burnt so easy,
Get
right?
out
Do
of
you guys
here
find
with your
that?
vanilla bullshit, Ben.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
We
on
can't
your
actually-
side,
We
Robin.
can't actually kick him out because of the sarcastic accords, but there's a deep
We
cut.
should have signed them, dude. Yeah.
Should have. Yeah. Lemon is a good flavor for ice cream.
Lemon's a unique one. I think that's the same. It
Lemon
goes
sorbet,
down the
maybe.
chocolate route, I think. Lemon, you're probably gonna have to have something like a biscuit or something with it. I don't know.
But hey, Jesse, why don't you come on the show and tell us about the Golden Gate time?
That would be great. I'd love to hear
Yeah.
that.
So please, come on the show. Should we move on to the next question?
I
go.
hope we haven't got another question
Well,
because, like,
no.
oops.
Guess what, guys?
I've done my
That was the
job
last
wrong.
question.
Oh no!
Stall for me, Robin. Stall for me.
I'm stalling.
Stall. Sing.
Ben, how are you doing, Ben?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks, but yeah, no, it's.
You having
We
a
just
good
got
weekend?
done recording with one Andy Cortez today, so that was very exciting.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Quite a nice young man. I'm not sure if you would have heard of him before, but
No, this is young, brand new up and comer, right? Just starting.
yeah, I think he might be on that kind of funny up and coming program, maybe.
So,
Yeah, that was a good time.
thanks for stalling. I've got this one question up, and it's quite interesting. You're walking in a forest, and you find a black suitcase. Inside it holds $1 million. $1 million. There we go. I don't know why it says
Bring back
dollar
the
here.
money.
$1 million.
$1 million money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, $1.
And a piece of paper stained in blood with a single word, don't. Would you take the suitcase home, or
yeah.
would you leave it?
No. Hey. You take the money. You leave the suitcase.
Both they're referencing don't take the money.
But no. That's not
Great
what you
song
said.
by Bleachers, you know?
I mean, like, people saying don't to Ben's never stopped him before, so I don't know how he's going to stop him now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'll take the money. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know, dude.
Do you
that
know what?
sounds-
I wouldn't take the money. Like,
Yeah, I don't think I would ever do it.
Come on. Why not?
It sounds too spooky.
yeah, it's like, I know nothing's going to happen, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
Oh no, there's a very real chance that something's going to happen. It's either a drug deal
what's
gone
gonna
bad or
happen,
some
Ben?
horrible exorcism that's happened. You know, yeah, some bad shit's going to happen to you. You know.
Like some man that got pants constantly dropped his money. Like,
That's his million money that he had.
don't do
That
it.
poor guy. Do you know what? Do you know what as well? Imagine if that happened on his second year, like 11 months in. It's his final month of getting pants. He's just lost it
His
all.
pants got pulled down his sleep and got run over.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. You guys right? You broke Robin, come out. This question comes from Ben. Ben, why did you agree to come on the show? That's a great question, Ben. I'm not...
All right, hang on. I can just imagine this guy. He's like last day, last hour, last minute, just walking across the road with his suitcase.
Just about to make it.
Pants. Boom. Oh god.
The poor guy had two kids as well.
Bastard.
Little Jimmy and little Julie.
Oh god, you can't even see Robin on screen now. He's just gone.
So Ben, where can people find you?
I don't know if you want to find me after this episode, but if you do, you can check out Please Be Excited. So please, the letter B and then excited. That is on Twitter, on Twitch. Chuck in some underscores in there, and that works on Instagram as well. You can also find me at the OU Pod, where we talk about New Girl. We review a new episode every week. We also review movies. We talk about sports. We have a lot of shows there. I think you killed Robin, Kumail.
We're trying so hard to keep it together.
That's where you can find me. You can also find me sometimes on Game Sass, a new show put out by Simply Sassy. It's a game show. It's a good time. You should definitely check out that if you haven't already. You know what? I knew this is where this show was going to go. I knew this is exactly how it was going to end.
We should just do all our shows at 4:30 in the morning.
He's halfway across the street, right? You can see it now. Just
He just got off the phone to his wife and his little kids, and he's just said, "Oh, I've just got to go and do this one job before I come home and tuck you in."
Honey, I know it's been 3 years, but trust me.
But we've got through this together.
look, I finally got the newspaper. I'm coming home again.
It was his one final pantsing.
You won't believe how expensive cigarettes are these days.
And then the bus just splat.
Somehow, like, the briefcase travels all the way to the forest. Somehow, like, the impact is all the way to the forest. It's just Please Be Excited, like, oh, money.
Well, it's a rural bus service, yeah.
And what, hang on a minute, what if that's why Ben can't be on webcam? Because at any time he could be pants and he just doesn't know it.
I've told you I'm just a disembodied AI, dude. I'm not an actual person. That's why I can't be on camera.
Oh, God. So,
Alright, man.
I think that's us cutting it. Till next time, guys.
Where can people find you? Come here.
You can find me here shooting my shit with Robin. SimplySassyVids.com. And yeah, PokeRamble.com if you're interested in Pokemon. But nothing's stopping this episode. We've peaked too early. That's the problem.
Alright. You can find me on Twitter.com/TheRobinGL if you want. And until next time.
We had mail.
Yeah, we had it.